afternoon, ladies and gents, boys and girls. Good news, great news. My friend Jeet's here. Keenan's sick. This Gujarati food is tough on his stomach, so he's been out for the count, both ends, and is not gonna be able to make the film today. And this is my first Gujarati film. I read somewhere that instead of Bollywood, which is, you know, what we all know, and not Mollywood, so not Malayalam cinema, they call it here Dhollywood. Like, anyways, so I'm very excited to see this film. Fingers crossed that it is going to be having English subtitles. And this film is about what, Jeet?
Navratri. Yeah.
Navratri. And what is Navratri, Jeet?
It's. No, I'm not gonna say it's our Coachella because I'm gonna get so much hate for that.
I think that's cool.
No, but it is 9 nights of pure happiness.
9 nights. And Nev is 9, right?
Nav is 9.
Nav is night and Rati is night. Is that correct?
So 9 nights.
So 9 nights of. Okay, so where did this originate from, Jeet?
It's always been a part of the Gujarati tradition. It kind of started out in villages and then kind of spread across.
Okay.
But it's essentially you're praying to a goddess.
That's good. And this film, in terms of Navratri, it's a horror comedy film. Okay, so I don't know what that entails. It sounds a bit crazy, but it's a horror comedy, and apparently it's about a village, if I'm right, who can't celebrate Navratri. Okay.
A witch that goes to a village and they can't celebrate Navratri while the rest of Gujarat is celebrating it.
And that's tragic if you're Gujarati. So we'll learn a lot about hopefully Gujarati culture. That's the #1 thing. Navratri, unfortunately, we're not going to be here for that. So hopefully this is close enough. I don't know. So we are going to the Inox cinema, which apparently is the oldest cinema in Vadodara. Jeet has only been to one other Gujarati movie in his life. And he's Gujarati, and that's pretty sad for him.
Yeah, I'm ashamed. That's fine.
And he doesn't drink chas. We're in Inox. Here we are. Jeet's gonna get the picture. Okay, cool. All right, here we go. Which means it's unlimited popcorn. And they have samosa, sandwich, pizza. Ooh. And that guy's looking very great. So, and they have crunchy caramel. Keenan would just die. Okay. So, it's this guy's 4th time.
Yeah, it's my 4th time at the movie. It's like 4 weeks of the movie and I've seen it already. This is my 4th time here.
So he loves it. Why do you love this movie so much? We're in
So the thing is, I take all kind of friends to see this movie. That's what I do.
He's an avid fan.
Jhamkudi.
Jhamkudi. Yeah, no spoilers, no spoilers.
Constantly giving us spoilers the entire movie.
Yeah.
I hear him whispering actually to you guys.
I am not sitting beside him for the second half. Definitely not.
Thoughts of the movie so far?
Amazing. Quite good.
Yes.
It has more of a humor than the horror part.
Yes, I would say so. You guys are laughing a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of the jokes are really just going over my head, and I'm also liking the intermissions because that's very different from what I'm used to.
You can have your bathroom breaks.
I can have my bathroom breaks because Lord knows I'm gonna pee a lot. So we're loving it, and Jhamkudi so far is a funny 10 out of 10.
The second half was scary.
It was scary. It was more scary. That's where the horror came in.
What about you?
I thought
enjoy your first Gujarati movie?
I was super impressed because I was like, they're super funny. They're super funny. And it was oh hello, there's a little Frog. Okay, there's frog. I learned about the Garba, which is the dance, the traditional dance.
You should visit during Navratri.
Navratri, definitely.
You know, we
We have the biggest
Garba
Garba
in this city.
in the
over
world.
here.
In the world, it happens in Vadodara.
Yeah.
Really?
Biggest
Yeah, the
Garba of the
biggest
world.
Garba festival
Imagine
in
this
the
thing.
world.
And so when
There are 1 lakh people doing
Okay.
Garba in the same ground.
okay, in the same ground.
And everyone's in traditional attires.
The same attire
Is
that
it-
she was wearing.
Yeah.
I
Very
love that.
prettier, I
do
think.
love that.
Even
one, the
prettier.
prettier one.
Yeah.
The more sparkly ones,
Yes.
right?
Yes,
Yes.
absolutely.
Well, so is
And,
Garba the same dance every time, or is it different dances?
No, it's the same dance.
same
The-
dance.
Okay,
There are
okay.
different steps.
Yeah, but
uh,
usually we
people
follow
do
the similar steps.
Okay.
And
There are
the
different patterns to it, but
Different
the basic
patterns.
remains the same.
It's beautiful. It really is.
bet.
Fourth time's a charm.
Yeah.
He loved it.
I loved it.
Bye guys, and they loved it too.
Bye, good
Bye,
night.
good night. Jeet and I are back. Jeet, what'd you think?
I liked it. It was funny. It was really funny. It takes me a while to laugh at something, and that really made me laugh. So it was super funny.
And Jeet really was. He was next to me, and I just heard it. I heard him keep on, like, in a quiet way. He was cracking up a lot. Again, the jokes kind of went over my head, but the subtitles were pretty good. Some of them I didn't quite get, but a lot of them actually I did think were funny. Like, just a quick hitting one-liner that just ripped another person. I love it. I really did love it. And then another thing I really liked about it is they have a bunch of just like the storyline's cool, okay? Like it kind of mixes modern with traditional. The second half had more tradition around Jhamkudi. For example, spoiler alert, when the Garba comes on the song, that's when Jhamkudi can possess somebody else, right?
Yeah.
So that's when the witch comes down and possesses, and so she possessed the girl. So that was interesting. But I like how there's a bunch of motley characters. Like there's this one character, this one police officer who like is so, whenever he's afraid, he's almost just about to vomit, and that kind of kept on running. Jeet was telling me that the main character in this film was actually picked up on Instagram. He was an Instagram social media dude. So, you know, who knows? Maybe one day me and Keenan. Like I said, this movie had it all. It had comedy, it had some crazy horror, and after the intermission, it was like actually kind of scary. Were you afraid, Jeet?
No, it was still. It was kind of scary. It was scarier when you compare it to the first half.
Yeah, exactly. The first half was funny, more comical. The second half, like there was some scary parts, and there was more like of the folklore, the story behind. And yeah, then they had a flair of feminist progression. I think the quote was, "Women," something along the lines of, "Women cannot flourish in society unless a man kills the king tyrant within." And I thought that was pretty like, that has to be progressive for India, right?
It is. I mean, it's a trend that's been happening. So it's a good trend, good change.
It's really cool. All right. I thought that movie was really interesting, and I appreciate it, and I give it a out of 10.
You'd have given 10 out of 10 if you knew the language.
I was gonna say the same thing. All right, I give it an 8 out of 10 because I didn't catch all the jokes. And I think part of it was because it started at 9 o'clock, and my brain's already turned off by this point. So, you know, and it was what, 3 hours long, 2 hours long?
Yeah, like 2 hours 45 minutes.
It was a saga. Yeah. Anyways, hopefully Keenan's feeling better, and see ya.